G'day guys, welcome back into another video on the channel. And in today's video, we've got my local footy grand final vlog between Roving Standing Vampires and St Peters, an epic blockbuster of a game. Before we get into the video, please like and subscribe to the channel, and I'd also like to say only 36.7% of you guys are subscribed. That means 63.3% of you guys aren't subbed. So please subscribe if you're new, but other than that, let's get straight into the video. We then do a couple laps around the square. Bloody hell, my nerves at this rate were bloody through the roof. My heart rate was there. We also do a couple sprints as well to get the legs moving. The umpires then also run out. I'll tell you what, a couple of these umpires I've had this year, and they're pretty strict umpires. I'll tell you what, they're pretty good as well. I do rate them quite a lot. Then St Peters then ran our opposition. They beat us earlier in the qualifying final. Other than that, we smashed them by 90. And we beat them by 3, and we head over to the national anthem. There I was, zoomed in, there, pretty nervous, didn't know what to think. I was trying to find someone to stare at as well during the national anthem. Here we go, here's St Peters, all bunched up and everything like that. They look pretty good, pretty stacked as usual. We head over to the national anthem. Last minute speech by the coach, give us a bit of a spray, get us motivated into the game. We're pretty pumped, let's tell you that. St Peters does the same thing. The game's about to get underway here. Here's me playing on the half back. As I usually do, go and find my position. I'll tell you what, their win was pretty stuffed. Walking to my position, fighting my opponent, but the game gets underway right here. St Peters will get the first clearance right here, going inside 50. They go pretty deep down. They can't find anybody. Almost finds the leading goal kick for the comp. And then William, our teammate, kicks it out. It's going to come straight back in. They're pretty good at doing this all day, linking up 1-2 taps, which was good to see. One of our best players, Baxter, gets it out. They had a pretty good game for sure. Baxter again does a good job, gets out of the back line and hits up Declan with a pretty good mark whatsoever. It's a pretty good over the head mark. Goes straight down the line extremely quickly, almost finds Archie, can't. It's turned over. They go straight down the line. It's going to be on the full though, luckily. Ball up in the middle here. Summers gets the clearance almost. He can't get a boot to ball. Hold the ball, says the umpire. And I tell you what, this was close. We should have tried to rush it. But the leading goal kicker, Bo, almost sockers it into the goal. But luckily hits the post for the first score of the game. And here we go. Ty misses the soccer. Bo picks it up, snaps it. I try my best to get to the footy. It bounces home for the first goal of the grand final to St Peters, 8-0. As you guys can see, 8-0, straight out the middle once again. Their midfielder kicks it from about 30 out, bounces home for 2 goals in a minute. They take a 14-0 lead in the grand final. We then get our first inside 50. Crap inside 50, not gonna lie. They go straight down the line. They get a mark here. And they keep on going. Tied another one-on-one contest. Bo once again takes a mark directly in front. He's going to go back, and he is going to slot this for the 3rd goal of the grand final. They're going to take a 20-0 lead right on quarter time. The siren then sounds. Disappointing first half from us, only getting a couple inside 50s. They take a 20-0. Me and Ty then get a good tackle, almost conceding a goal right there, which could have been pretty bad. 4-0 on a start like that could have been horrendous, to say the least. But Ty and Bo go on a ruck contest. Bo wins it, almost from Lockie Patterson, almost snaps it, but luckily misses it, which is good to see. I then hop onto the bench, taking a good few intercept marks before. We weren't happy over that. We thought that was hold the ball. We then get it at the middle. Dan goes deep inside 50, trying to find a target. He can find Zach Murphy right on the chest. Tell you what, Zach Murphy had a bit of a field day. We crept straight back into this game. Zach Murphy is going to make it a 2-point game with a massive second quarter by him. This is for his second, I'm pretty sure it is. Lining up directly in front, about 20 metres out. He absolutely slots it. We get around him. We're within 2 points there, which is really, really, really positive signs for us. I was pretty happy. They then turn it over right there. Dan goes to me. I then get tackled. Head over to Ethan. Ethan then gets tackled as well. We almost get another opportunity late in the second quarter. Then it's a tap out. Dan then gets the intercept right there. Gets the smother. Goes over the top to me. I then try to find someone inside the square. And I hit up Zach Murphy. The mark gets paid. And this is to put us up by, I think it's 4 points at halftime, which is absolutely ridiculous. Zach Murphy then Slotchy's first in the half. We all get around. I'm pretty happy with what I've done to put us up by more. Ethan is then going for another shot on goal to put us up by even more at halftime. Sadly, absolutely shanks it. Gets it behind for it, which is, I guess, pretty lucky. We're all pretty happy with what a big quarter that was. A 25-point quarter, 26-21 at halftime. The third quarter then gets underway here. Billy, I tell you what, had a massive second half, especially second quarter. His third quarter was just as good, but look at this. Sadly, he gets intercepted though, but he had a good play right there. They then kick it straight up in the air, basically. Not a good kick. Oliver Palmer, I tell you, was an absolute unit. He did miss that shot, I know. Billy, once again, gets the hold of the ball. Realistically, that should have been 50. You're not allowed to roll it. You meant to give it straight to him. He then finds somebody. He sees somebody. Our captain, Snicko, then gets pushed over. Bit of a dog move. Then he plays on. Finds Zach Murphy. Zach Murphy then has a shot to go kick his 4th goal in the grand final. He's directly in front. Not long. He's kicked it. He's got 4 in the grand final. We're up by, I think it was, not too sure how much we were up by at that point, but that's okay. We're absolutely dominating. Oliver Palmer, once again, Dobbs hits that captain, and one-on-one contest, me, I try my best. He's on the boundary, though. I try my absolute best. He's obviously probably not going to kick this. He'll give himself a bit of a sniff, though. There's heavy, heavy winds right now. You can't really see it, but it was really windy. Goes across the face. Almost marks it as well on the boundary, but doesn't, which was lucky. Stiff, high contact free kick from there by Freddie. And he, number one, gets a free kick. At the end of basically the third quarter, not too long to go, has a shot. It looked actually pretty good from the other angle, but goes on the right side of the post and misses. We then get an opportunity. Dan misses, stuffs it, gets the tackle though. Summers then goes to Dan. Dan goes over the top to Fletch. Fletch goes back to Dan. Dan goes back to Fletch, and Fletch is out here, has a shot. It actually looked pretty good. I thought it actually went through, but it just missed, went over the post. And the umpires had to have a bit of a talk right here. I thought it was honestly a goal, to be honest, but it was called a point, which was a bit unlucky for sure. We had a couple stiff shots at goal. And then here, Milo gets it. Fumbles it a bit. Handballs over to me. I then get a kick. It always gets a turnover, but Billy does well. Takes them on, goes straight down the line. We're doing pretty well here. It's another turnover, which did suck. We're up by 8 points with 20 seconds to go. It was a good tackle by me. Ball was tapped out by one of their full forwards. It was almost a shot on goal right here. It was a bit of a fumble. There was a free kick to one of our players at the dying stages of the quarter for a throw, which was really, really lucky. Goes to Nate. We hold it up, and at 3/4 time, we are up by 8 points, 34-26. Last quarter then gets underway right here. It's a big last quarter. We're up by 8 points right here. Ethan then gets the handball over to Baxter. Baxter, who had a really, really good game, over the top to Dan. Dan streams in for about 40 out and absolutely dobs it to put us up by 14 points. Just goes through. We're up by 14 points. We're in a really, really good stage of the game so far, which was good to see. And here is the turning stage right here. Their captain, check side, goal. It goes back to 8 points, and here is when the momentum completely switches over to them with 12 minutes to go in the grand final. Then they get a quick clearance, another one. It's back to 2 points. Generally back to back to back in a minute. They go once again extremely quickly. They have another opportunity right here. Out the back, their little kid, the little small forward, kicks another one in quick succession. They're up by 4 points now. They've kicked 3 goals in 2 minutes. They've got another shot on goal. It actually hit the post, I'll tell you that. I think it bounced over and then bounced before the line, then hit the post, which is a bit unlucky because the umpire had paid it a goal, which was really bad because they went up by 10 points, and I'll tell you what, their momentum was absolutely stuffed, and they have another running opportunity right here as well. I'm almost about to chase him down. I should have laid the tackle. He goes in, I fall over, and kicks the goal. They celebrate in front of their teammates, and they have basically just won the grand final. They're up by 14 points with 4 minutes to go. That momentum swing was absolutely stuffed, but Milo goes on a bit of a run here, gets the 1-2 from Hugo. Hugo gets handballs back. Milo's going to kick it from about 40 out. He's going to absolutely slot it to give us the tiniest bit of hope. And he's back to 8 points right now with a minute 20 to go in the grand final. This is going to be after the siren. The siren sounds. They win the grand final. We lose it an absolute heartbreak. And it's up behind to 9 points. They all jump the fence. The Div 1 boys. Celebrate with St. Peter's. They've won by 9 points in a thrilling grand final, where they choked a 15-point lead in the grand final in the last quarter, which is absolutely horrendous. Our backline just couldn't hold up. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys did enjoy. A quick thanks to Sammy for filming this video. I really appreciate it. I'll put his link in the description as well. And if you guys are new, please like and subscribe to the channel. 2K by the end of the year is the goal. We're only 150 subscribers away, which is absolutely massive. I'd also like to say this game really hurt me for sure. But next year I'll be back bigger and better, firing as a team. And we'll hopefully be able to win the flag next year. But we'll have to wait and see. I'll see you guys in the next video though. Plenty of content to come for the week.